We had a glitch earlier, and now it seems to be everything seems to be working again. But I'm just trying to make sure I have everything here. Okay, let's see. I'm just trying to see if something is working here. Okay, I'm just kind of checking on my laptop over here. See if I can see myself. I have a feeling that that's not really going to happen, so I'm just going to move ahead, actually. And just to restate again, I have Benjamin Coelho, my student. Okay, why don't you say hi to everybody, Mr. Benjamin? They can hear you nice and loud. Okay, wait a minute. Let me raise your volume up a little bit more. Okay, say that again.
Hello.
Okay, that is much better and much better. You can be heard. Okay, so today, my third, fourth, fifth grade, this is your music class today. It is time for your music class, and we're going to go back to some ukulele basics. Okay, some ukulele basics. And Benjamin has his ukulele. What's a ukulele? In case you might be asking, you might be watching for the first time. This is a ukulele. It's a small guitar, okay, that is Polynesian, from Polynesian culture. It is not, well, it's definitely a big staple in Hawaii, but a lot of people don't know this, but this actual instrument originated from Portugal, a long time ago. We're talking about 14 something or other. I'm gonna have to look that information up again. I knew it a long time ago, but it's been a while since I looked it up. So it actually originated from Portugal, which is in Europe, okay? And there was a gentleman that came in with a ship when they landed in Hawaii, in the islands of Hawaii, had this type of instrument with them. And then ever since then, the Hawaiian culture has been known for using a ukulele. It was called something else, and that's another bit of information I'm going to have to get later on as far as what it used to be called, what the actual ukulele used to be called in the Portuguese language. Actually, while it's coming back to me, it actually was referred to as almost as a machete. Okay, machete, which is kind of like it resembles a small knife. I know, if you will. I mean, I don't know how this resembles a small knife. I think it's because of the actual length of the instrument, so that's why. But there was definitely another name for this particular instrument in the Portuguese language. And so I'm definitely going to share that with you next time I see you guys, okay? But for all intents and purposes, okay, ukulele, UK, let me see the spelling of it right here. If you look at my chalkboard, Ukulele, okay? Now, Benjamin, were you raising your hand, or were you just kind of like, you know, saying hurrah, hooray for yourself? Is that what you were doing?
The second one.
The second one, you were just saying hooray for yourself. Okay, it's good to cheer for yourself. But by the way, speaking of cheering, whenever any of my students from the academy, okay, come on Zoom with us while we're doing this live, then I like to do a kind of a shout out song, a musical shout out, okay? So let's do our musical shout out from Benjamin. And remember, if you are a student of the academy and you join us on Zoom live while I'm doing the live music class on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, then you will also get a shout out, okay? A musical shout out. So here we go. Let's do a musical shout out for Benjamin. Oh wait, did you want to say something, Ben, before I did anything?
Are you sure you don't want to do it for somebody else? You did it for me last time.
Well, you're the one that's on Zoom right now. So whenever our students get on Zoom, then I can do the musical shout out. This way I can personalize that for that person. But since you're here, okay, since you're here, guys, let's sing. Let's do a musical shout out with Benjamin. Here we go. Let's say hi to Benjamin Coelho. Let's get together with Benjamin Coelho. Let's do some music with Benjamin Coelho. Let's go have some fun. And that was A musical shout out for Benjamin Coelho. Let's hear it for him. Woo! All right. Good for you to join us over here, and good for you guys who are on YouTube or are watching through YouTube this way. Good for you to join us as well. Welcome to you guys as well. And again, we are going to be doing our class today on the ukulele. Okay, this is for the ukulele. So if you happen to have one of these instruments, okay, it's a 4-stringed instrument. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, if you happen to have this instrument with you, please get it ready. Okay, we're going to talk over some basics, and then we're going to go over our C scale on the ukulele tab from the ukulele tab that's written behind me. Okay, but first things first, let's get into our hymnal for today. Our hymnal for today, guys, is Swinglow, Sweet Chariot. Okay, again, it's called Swinglow, Sweet Chariot. So if you are able to get onto a Google search, type in Swinglow, Sweet Chariot on your device, on your laptop, on your phone, or however you guys are watching this, and have the words ready. Okay, we're going to sing along with that. Okay, let's do a couple of stretches, just a couple of quick stretches. Oh, and by the way, because she's in my way right now, okay? She's in my way. Who am I talking about? I have another special guest that's actually hanging out with me today, and she's kind of at my feet right now, and her name is Xena. So everybody say hello, Xena. Xena, say hi to everybody. Woo, hi. Okay, so she's hanging out. Okay, look, there's Benjamin over here on Zoom. Woo. Okay, hey buddy. so hello. Okay, so she's just hanging out with us during our music class. Okay, this is Xena, the Boston Terrier puppy. Okay, say hello to everybody once again. Okay, all right, so you go back to what you were doing down there. All right. Maybe she'll play the ukulele for us later on as well. Okay, everybody, so let me just adjust my camera on the YouTube camera. Oh, wrong knob. I'm just adjusting my YouTube camera here. My Zoom camera as well, and we are going to sing Swinglow, Sweet Chariot. Hopefully by that time you got to meet Xena, you were able to get those to get the lyrics to Swinglow, Sweet Chariot. This is a spiritual, all right? This is a spiritual, so which means it's been a traditional song that's been passed down from generation to generation, but that also means that there's no particular author. Well, most of the time, it doesn't always mean that, but in this case, it's kind of like a folk song because there's no author assigned to this particular song. Okay, but some of you guys might actually know this. You might have sang this before. I know I've sung this in the past. Okay, there have been also many like choruses that were able to sing this with multiple parts at the same time. Okay, so it's really nice song. Okay, Swinglow, Sweet Chariot. Again, this is a spiritual with no author to it, and let's sing it together, everybody. Make sure your posture is nice and straight. Ben, make sure your posture is good. Okay, sit up nice and straight. Make sure if you have a backing to the chair, make sure you sit a little bit more at the front edge of your seat. Okay, back is straight, shoulders relaxed. Okay, also straighten out the neck, because part of posture is making sure that our necks are straight. Take your 2 hands at the sides of your temple right here, and then lift up. Okay, and then this way you'll have a decent posture while we're singing. So with your best posture, everybody, have those words ready. Swinglow, Sweet Chariot. Let's get going. Here we go. And swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming forth to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. If you get there before I do, coming forth to carry me home. Just tell my friends that I'm a coming too. coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Oh, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. I'm sometimes up and sometimes I'm down, coming for to carry me home. But still my soul feels heaven bound, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Oh, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Chorus again. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Oh, swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. And that was Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. Everybody, give yourselves a nice round of applause for being able to follow along with that. Okay? If you had a little bit of issue trying to follow along with that, okay, then you know what to do, guys. All you have to do is go right back to this video, okay, replay it with your lyrics handy, and just practice and repetition. Practice, practice, practice. That's the way to get good at it, okay? But great job once again, everybody. And now let's get right into our lesson, shall we? Let's go right into a lesson. So let me first things first, okay? We're going to go over the parts quickly of our ukulele again. So I want everybody to grab their ukulele with your left hand. Okay, notice I'm using my left hand. I'm grabbing it by the neck. This is known as the neck right here. Okay, so neck for obvious reasons. It's pretty much the longest part of the instrument. Okay, over here if we point to it, okay, without grabbing any of the tuning knobs. Okay, these are I should say tuning pegs. These are tuning pegs. Okay, they kind of work like knobs because you turn them, but I don't want you to actually turn them. Do not turn them, okay? Especially after they've been already tuned, okay? I think what I'm going to do is the next time I'm going to go over exactly how to tune your ukulele instrument, okay? But for right now, I just want you guys to know the parts, okay? Kind of review that, and then we're gonna go over again what's over here behind me. So these are the tuning pegs. This is the headstock right here, the headstock of the ukulele. Okay, this whole piece right there. Then we are coming down back to the neck. We're going right back to the neck where we have this bold white line, okay, that's going across. Okay, that is known as the nut. Okay, so everybody say that. That's the nut. All right, and then as we go further down with our left hand here, we got other lines going across the neck. Okay, those vertical lines here, horizontal lines that are going across the neck, each one, those little lines are known as the frets, okay? And by the way, then also, the whole flat side of this neck is known as the fretboard, okay? Why? Because, you know, this is it's flat as a board over here, and it's filled with, again, fret lines that are going across the neck each time. So this is your fretboard, and your lines your fretboard contains the lines that go across, which are known as your frets. Okay, so your frets are really necessary to know. Okay, and by the way, again, as we go through our strings, okay, we're looking at it as vertical lines here. Our strings, our 4 strings, okay, they each have are tuned to a particular lettering. So if we kind of hold our ukulele this way on the left, okay, all right, and if we kind of do that, right, we're going to take it from here, from the very top string. This is known as your G string, okay? Then the second one going down, that's your C string, okay? Your third one is your E string, and your last one on the bottom is your A string, okay? So let's go over that really quickly. I'm going to come a little bit closer, okay? So over here, you don't see me, but you can see the ukulele, okay? We're holding it here. We have everybody say this with me. We have the G string on the top, okay? C string, second string is C string. Third one is the E string. And the last one is your A string. Okay, so we have G, C, E, and A. All right. After that, guys, now we also have, as we go down to the body, this is the body of the instrument. Okay, body of the instrument. And by the way, this is going to hit, I'm not going to talk about the ukulele tab, unfortunately, because we actually are running out of time, especially on Zoom. But let's go over this quick. This is the body, all right? With the body in the hole, this is the sound hole, okay? Which basically, without the sound hole, you wouldn't be able to hear any of these notes because the notes have to, or the sound, the pitch has to travel through the sound hole and then out into the human ear, okay? So the sound hole is really what's the secret. That's why they hollow out the body. Then after this, the last thing I'm going to show you is right there at the bottom that holds the strings together like this. This is known as your bridge, okay? So this is your bridge. So let's go over those parts again. Everybody say this with me. So headstock, tuning pegs, 1, 2, 3, 4 tuning pegs, okay? We have the fretboard, okay, which is part of the neck, okay? Then you have your nut. The white line on top is the nut that goes across. Then on the fretboard, all the other lines that go across are your frets, okay? Then you have your strings, which is your on the top G, C, E, and A. Then you have the body, okay? Sound hole, and then the bridge. Okay, and those are your parts to the ukulele, okay? We always, whenever we grab our ukulele, again, we grab it by the neck with our left hand because our left hand is what we're going to use to fret or press down on the strings on the fretboard whenever we're playing, while the right hand is going to cradle the body of the ukulele. Everybody do this with me, by the way, okay? Cradle the body, and you're going to use this with what this is called your pick, okay? Everybody say that, pick, okay? You're going to use your pick, all right, which is this plastic thing. It looks almost like a diamond-shaped thing. With the pointy side, you're going to use that to cradle the body and then strum. Everybody say that word, strum, okay? Which you're going to use with your wrist and scrape that pointy side of the pick along the top of those strings, okay? Just like that. Everybody do that with me for a little bit. Okay? We're just kind of going down, okay? We're using our wrist in order to play, okay? This is what it should feel like, a nice scraping sound, okay? Which sounds all the strings, okay, together, okay? When you put away your ukulele, make sure, again, you grab it by the neck with your left hand. You grab it by the neck with your left hand, and then you place it back in your case or put it down in a safe spot. Make sure you don't just leave it on the floor for other people can walk by and step on it by accident, okay? That's the last thing you want to do, all right? Otherwise, guys, those are the parts of the ukulele, okay? I'm sorry we ran out of time due to technical difficulties and such, but the next time we meet, I'm going to talk to you all about the ukulele tab, which is a diagram that shows us where to play certain notes. And we're going to play a C scale, which is certain notes that I have depicted right over here. And then after that, I'm going to teach you a song, okay? So are you ready for that? Give me a double thumbs up if y'all are ready for that. Give me a...
Daddy?
Yes?
We didn't do any stretches.
No, we didn't do any stretches this time. Like I said, we were pressed for time. But next time, get ready. When I don't have these technical issues, we are going to definitely do that, okay? Everybody give me a woohoo! Okay, great job. Okay, and let's all say goodbye, guys. Let's say goodbye with Xena over here. Xena, the Boston Terrier. Say goodbye to everybody. And then, as always, everybody, I wish you happy practicing. Everyone, take care of yourselves and have a great rest of the day. Bye-bye. Okay. Thank you for spreading.
Hi, Xena.